Hello everybody, welcome back to Rogue Leader Gaming, and welcome back to Building with Rogue. That is me. So today, okay, let me just show you. I went a little overboard. I've got a whole new section of the city planned out. Ow. So last episode, let's just real quick go over what we did last episode. Last episode we built this this garden, which I haven't really fiddled with it too much yet. Like I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done anything to it, and it's maybe half an hour to an hour later since I recording last video. I'm kind of on a roll here, and we're just gonna go with it. So, I decided I went ahead and put this the railing like we have over here on this side. And once I did that, I did a couple of other things over there, which I will show you guys later. But what we're going to be working on today is over here. So, basically, what is this? So these four little things right here and then this are going to be what we're going to be working on today. This is going to be kind of our marketplace area. If we come up here to the original center of the village, where the original fountain and the original bell is located, well, I changed the fountain up a little bit, and the church and everything, you'll notice, honestly, there's not a lot of space anymore for vendors. I might be able to put a very small one there, but that's maybe one right there. But that's if I push the hill back and move this table. I'm kind of out of luck over here. But if we come over here, I've redeemed myself, and because I want this cool marketplace area, like a proper like market with like outdoor stalls and vendors and everything. So over here, that's exactly what we've got. We've got a little well in the middle. And then we've got our four market vendor guys. And what I plan on doing is they will actually be accessible for the villagers to be accessible. And each one of them is going to have at least one job block in them. That way we hopefully get some villagers up in this market. There might also be a bell placed somewhere around here so that some of the villagers will think that this is the center of the village and they'll come over here, and some will think that that's the center of the village and they'll go over there. We'll see how that works. I don't know if we're going to be able to trick them, but there are going to be houses over here. Like these over here, this little street here, this is all going to be houses. So we've got these three right here, and then what I'm thinking is on the other side we'll have maybe two, and then like a diagonal one going right here. I don't know what to do with that hill yet. But this is going to be into that street. And then over here, so far I've got two buildings. This is going to be a one-story building. And probably going to have a slab roof, because look at that. Like, honestly, look at that beautiful view of the castle and the garden and everything up there. I don't want to mess that up. So I'm going to do my best to make this building in front of us here as small as possible. Then we've got this little building, and then what I'm thinking is one like decent-sized diagonal building will be going right in here. But what are we working on today? Today we're going to be working on the marketplace area. So, oh, I forgot that is a thing. So I'm probably going to have to... That's probably going to end up... That watermelon farm there is probably going to end up becoming a house in and of itself as well. Oh boy, this is a lot of work. So we've got a bunch of stuff in my inventory here, and we're going to go ahead and start working with kind of just doing whatever we got here. So I'm going to go ahead, let's get right in to time-lapse mode. Once we finish this up, then I'm going to show you guys the plans for the rest of the village. So, for the rest of the city, I guess. So, let's go ahead and jump on into time-lapse mode. So guys, it occurs to me only now. I'm not the greatest at building, market stalls. Like, these look okay. There's nothing completely wrong with them. But I do have to say they could look quite a bit better. Like, I think it's very clear I don't know how to do things with carpet and roofs. So I will figure out exactly what to do with that. Once this place is detailed up a little bit, it will look better. I just have to actually do that. Just gonna add a couple of barrels around. In the hopes that I'm just gonna put a couple barrels around in the hopes that we get a couple of villagers. Alright, so what are we going to do next? Well, I'm going to go ahead and show you what else I've done. Like, I've done this, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what else I've done. I'm going to keep working on this, watch some videos maybe, and that kind of stuff, but, yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit of work on this. In the meantime, let's go ahead and come over here. So, I've done two things that I've planned out already. So the first thing is right behind the church. You'll see this little path now that goes along, and there's going to be a wall here, so you can't get into the crops from here. And there's going to be some, like, I don't know, plants, some, like, whatever, bushes and stuff, and that's why the path kind of winds a little bit. And then back here, I built up this little retaining wall right here, and over here as well, and this is actually going to be a bit of a graveyard. I thought that could be a cool little addition behind the church to have a little bit of a graveyard back here. Just something different, something interesting, and it just kind of makes sense. Moving along, I have had a need for a library for quite some time. I have a couple of enchanted books, and I have nowhere to keep them. And they're starting to, my items chests are starting to fill up. So what we're going to do is over here, I plan on building a library. I've got it all planned out and everything already. Oh! Right, we need to do the, I'm going to leave that in my inventory. We need to do the water in the, in the well over there. Anyway, but, so basically, it's going to be, at least in some areas, a one-story building. It might be a two-story building, like this long section here, but I don't think that most of this is probably not going to be two-story building. It's just going to be one story, although it is big enough to very easily have an underneath, a basement as well, so we can easily expand into the basement if necessary. But I don't think that's going to be necessary. So this right here is actually going to be the ground floor layer. And we're actually going to have these stairs that come up here. I don't really have any more on me. That come up here to this level. And this kind of grand stairway entrance. It's going to be a mainly stone building with like a wooden roof. That's kind of what we're going for here. Except maybe this bit, this little bit that kind of kicks out over here, that kind of looks like it could be a little addition. This might be like a stone base, and then once we get to the floor level, kind of wood, as if it was kind of an add-on and everything. But that's kind of going to be what this, that's going to be our library, is right there. And we're going to put in it a couple of books. The enchantment table is currently in that cave. So I might move it, but then that cave has less purpose. So I might not. We'll see what happens. But before we finish up this little video here, let's go ahead and do the thing that I forgot to do during the time lapse, which is we are going to be grabbing up a little bit of water and filling up this well right here. Now the cool thing about doing this, we're waterlogging the stair blocks, and that's kind of how we're making the well happen. But the cool thing about doing this is it actually becomes an infinite source block. Wait, oh, there it goes already. It didn't do that last time. Oh, crap. It's weird, because it didn't... It definitely didn't do that last time whenever I did it up there, so that's interesting. But it does actually become a like a water source block, like an infinite water source, so I can actually come here and get water and use it for whatever I need. I will say this, the reason I'm not doing the library this episode, or in any of the next few episodes, is because I am first getting up a bunch of sugarcane over here, because it occurred to me I don't actually have enough books to make all the bookshelves that I'll need to make the library, so I've started a little sugarcane farm over here for the time being, and that's going to be that. So, in the next episode, I think we're going to go ahead and work on all of the houses in this area. I'll do a little bit more, I'll finish planning them out and everything off camera, in between episodes, and that's going to be the next thing we work on in this, in the next episode. Also, yeah, I ran out of the right colors, so this whole area is going to need to be redone a little bit, so we'll see what happens here. Because I'm really not, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not near as good as I thought I was at this, so we'll just have to see. Anyway, that is actually going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, and we will see you guys in the next video. Later! Well, that isn't at all what, that isn't at all what I wanted to do. I was trying to jump off. So anyway, later.